right, we've got green arrows across the board, as mentioned, right before the futures opened. We heard that Iran and the U.S. are going to stop attacking each other and perhaps even meet and talk about things. Really convenient that that happened right before the futures opened. They did trade up initially, came back in, but here we are this morning. We've got green arrows across the board. S&P futures up by 0.85%, Dow futures up by 0.45%, and the Nasdaq leading the way higher, 1.18% in the green. We'll see if this holds here, and we'll also take a look at the SPY chart here real soon. Before we do that, let's take a look at some cues from last session and what we have on deck here today. Healthcare, consumer discretionary, and real estate stocks led the gains on Friday as most S&P sectors closed higher, though industrials and tech bucked the trend to finish lower. U.S. stocks settled down overall, with the Nasdaq composite dropping over 50 points, the market's fifth consecutive losing session. U.S. stock futures rose on Monday as the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P indices rose following Friday's mixed close. Late Sunday, the Trump administration announced that both the U.S. and Iran will, quote, stand down for now, end quote, allowing commercial vessels to once again move freely through the critical Strait of Hormuz shipping corridor. Furthermore, technical implementation talks regarding the initial peace memorandum remain, quote, on track, end quote, with a high-level diplomatic summit officially scheduled for Tuesday in Doha, Qatar. Corporate earnings scheduled for release in this truncated week feature notable updates from Nike, ticker NKE, Constellation Brands, ticker STZ, and General Mills, ticker GIS. Meanwhile, the 10-year Treasury bond yielded 4.38%, and the 2-year bond was at 4.1%. The CME Group's Fed Watch Tool projections show markets pricing a 70.6% likelihood of the Federal Reserve leaving the current interest rates unchanged during the June meeting. We'll see if that holds up until the June meeting. Now, we've got several stocks in focus here for you today. The first one is going to be Verizon Therapeutics, and the ticker is VRDN. It jumped 11.45% in the pre-market on Monday as it announced the U.S. FDA approval and launch of Lumvoa, the treatment for thyroid eye disease. The next stock on our list is going to be Qualcomm, and the ticker is QCOM. It was up 2.65% following last week's announcements of its deal to purchase AI software company Modular for about $3.9 billion, and raising its long-term outlook at its 2026 Investors Day, projecting $40 billion in non-handset revenue by fiscal 2029. The next stock on our list is going to be Universe Pharmaceuticals, and the ticker is UPC. It surged 222.97% after disclosing that it will acquire Best Praise International for $10.75 million. The next stock on our list is going to be HP, and the ticker is HPQ. It was 0.31% higher after it announced on Sunday a strategic partnership with OpenAI to integrate the Frontier platform across its business operations and customer-facing services. The last stock on our list is going to be Big Red. It is Verizon Communications. The ticker is VZ. It was 0.3 lower as it agreed to combine its respective international operations in a 50-50 joint venture with the BT Group, creating a new company focused on multinational connectivity.